Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights. Chapel Hill to Pasadena. It crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Entering accessibility screen. You have 29. Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate Team. Here, you'll build the college program of your dreams from the ground up, with your favorite players of today and legends from the past. I'll guide you through the basics. Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. He caught it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They take the...
Great job. As you win games and complete more challenges, your coin collection will grow. Coins can be used to buy packs and other upgrades for your team. Now let's check out the field pass and learn about your objectives. Field passes give great rewards that can provide a strong foundation for your team. Progress is earned by completing objectives and leveling up your field pass. Each time you level up, you'll unlock sweet rewards to upgrade your team. You can see them laid out here on the reward track. Now let's check out your objectives. Here you can see your list of objectives. Completing them will level up your field pass and unlock rewards. Let's knock this one out next. Packs are the best way to gain new players and improve your team. New packs are added weekly, so be sure to check back. A player's overall rating, or OBR, is the most important factor when evaluating a new player. The higher the rating, you can learn more about players by whenever you get new items, the pack helper tool. Great stuff. Now that you've acquired new players, let's go into your lineup and make some adjustments. Here you can edit your team and put your guys in positions to succeed. As your line, try generating your best lineup to make automatic. Nice. And just like that, you've got a stronger squad. Thanks for checking out College Football Ultimate Team. Now it's time to take Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
On the ready? Let's go! To the air. It's Altmaier. He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UTEP Miners offense will go to work for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Now, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, he gets right through the line and makes the tackle for the pass.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the defense, got him at the 27. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Miners are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the 30. All out of space. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Altmaier. He's going to go for a big one. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrown.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hand.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Right down the middle. He's got it. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Coastal Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Brown will throw it. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays. I couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Motion from the wideout. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Altmaier. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He fires to the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Gets the back moving. Lopez lost the fire. Bears the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Got his man downfield. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone. Going up top again. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Little touch pass to the receiver. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Altmaier. Caught over the middle, it's Burks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the Jets. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Man, what a big play by the running back. Nice decision by the quarterback. He sees all the space in front. Hands off the football. The running back does the rest, just chewing up yards. Great job hitting the correct hole, and you could see the speed on the huge pickup.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive rates.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Got it behind the line. It's Humphries. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Oh, he got loose. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum. You call a nice shot play early, quarterback's dialed in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to build some confidence early here in the second half.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Giving this offense a lot of credit has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with the play calm there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking for space. It's Claiborne. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Touch pass on the run. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! About this defense taking one back to the house.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out.
The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Texas's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Montgomery. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. 6 on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So the Texas Longhorns offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move inside, you see him move outside, you see him move in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Hits a seam wide open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Buys a little time. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up and he plucked it.
Into the secondary on the right. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Temple Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give on the inside. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it down the left side. He's loose. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13.
Man, this offense has been bad. After the first play, nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. The second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Temple lining up to punt it away. Now if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires left. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Touchdown, Ohio State. They move on top here in the 4th.
offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Virginia Cavaliers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Fires it down the seam. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll run it on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will give them the lead.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about,
got some room in to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Sam Houston Bearcats. Take it away, broadcast team.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Guys, with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Okay, down coming up. Out of the gun, the inside kid. They knock him down, but he's got enough. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a crease. It's Montgomery. And the defense holds firm. No. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to outflank them on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Defenses have got to play with great eye discipline, especially when you're facing teams that will run the jet sweep. You've got to be able to locate the football extremely quickly, and defense did not do a good job of it that time.
The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Sam Houston's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the closest. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch right at the 50. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity of this coach.
Right down the middle. It's a running room. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Yukon Huskies. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Rides to back and leaves it. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the 3rd quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary, being ready for...
Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Now the pitch. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. They bring him down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Goes to the option. Got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Hit as he throws. And the third down pass is incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Plows through the defense. Offense gets set for second down. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that one.
Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. UConn will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. A low line drive and short kick. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive.
Turning it on! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
On the run, it's Singleton. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easy.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
That 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. We need 1 yard to get. Let the running back figure it out.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got a little space. He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Finds a man all alone. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.